Alright guys, in this video we are going to reveal that epic fish, that rare fish that I talked about in the last video if you watched it. If you haven't watched it, go back and check it out because it links into this video. But yeah, we got it. It came, I got delivery. We are a few days on, we're about a week on now, and it's time for me to show you this beautiful fish that I picked up from Glenn at Lee Valley Aquatics. So let's go and check it out. So as you guys know, if you watched my last video, I did mention that I was getting something new, something rare and something absolutely stunning that I was adding to a group as part of the plan. I was scrolling through Instagram the other day and I came across this post by Glenn from Lee Valley Aquatics, and I skipped past it. I thought it was something else actually until Jacob at JW Tanks pointed out to me that it wasn't what I thought it was, and it was something that actually we've spoke about before and we've both wanted. So I went back and within the space of an hour I'd ordered it, and then 2 days later it was delivered to my house. So let's go and check out what it was. And here it is. So it's an Inarida Sev. It's an Inarida Severum. It's a beautiful Severum, and it's not been around for as long as a lot of the other types of Severum. It's something that was found in the Rio Inarida, obviously, and it's stunning, stunning. Honestly, it's the beautiful fish. Now, if you've watched my epic Severum video that I did around about, probably about a year ago now, it was basically a friend of mine, David. When we was in lockdown, I got him to send me some footage of his Severum tank. He had one in there. He had one for a very long time. Wild caught. He got it from Peer Aquatics a few years ago, but obviously he's given them up now. And I had the chance to take it from him, and at the time I couldn't. So he offered me this, well, not this one, but a Inarida Sev and a Bifatiatus, VA Bifatiatus, at the same time for free. And I turned them both down, and it's one of my biggest regrets. But at the time, I didn't know where to put them, but I should have found somewhere, because I'd love nothing more than a biffa now, and obviously I've had to pay money for this, which is fine. Anyway, what happened was, like I said in the intro, I was scrolling through Instagram, I saw these pictures from Glenn, and I thought they were Cura Sevs, which is the red tiger Sev. I even commented on the picture, and then Jacob, and if you're not following Jacob, he's on Instagram, JW Tanks. He's got a fantastic South American setup. You need to go and check it out if you haven't, guys. He messaged me to say, it's not a red tiger, it's an Inarida. So then I went back and did a little bit more checking, and he was right, it was an Inarida. And at that point, I was in. He'd got me, because me and Jacob have spoke quite a lot about this fish and, you know, wanting it and stuff. And I'm sure he won't mind me telling you, but he's been and bought some of the others because Glenn took a group in. So I messaged Glenn, and within the space of 2 hours, we had it ordered and it was being delivered. This was the Wednesday, it was being delivered on the Friday. So yeah, sometimes it's how it rolls. Sometimes I'm sure there'll be lots of you watching this thinking that's what I do. It's just part of fish keeping. But yeah, I was in, and we took delivery on the Friday, and Glenn always packs his fish in an amazing way. If you watch my angel videos, you'll know that he packed those angels all individually. He just put so much time and effort into shipping these fish out the right way. And with this fish, it is huge. As you can see, you know my Waru's huge. It's massive. It's an absolute unit. It was one of them moments when I opened it, I was just in total shock because I wasn't expecting it to be that big. But he shipped it in 2 big, huge bags. He double bagged it. He just absolutely packed it amazingly. But the thing with these fish, when you're shipping fish of this size, they are going to crash about in the box overnight and stuff. And if you look at him, he's a lot better now, but some of his fins were a little bit damaged just from delivery, from shipping. But you know what, a couple of weeks and they'll be back to normal, so there's nothing to worry about there. But it's an absolute phenomenal fish. Now, obviously in my last video, I talked about moving some fish out of here, and this was part of a group. So as you'll see, I had already moved those Severums, so it was the Severums I was talking about, over to the VA tank, which I'll show you in a minute. But with this guy being a little bit, you know, little bit fin damage and stuff from shipping, I thought, you know what, I'm not going to put him in with a Viea yet. I'm going to see how that works out with the other Severums, and then I'll probably move this guy into there. However, I've been looking at this tank as it is this week, and I'm loving it. The 2 Oscars, the Severum, and the Waru, plus the little flagtail, which is going to get obviously as big. It looks phenomenal, which is why I'm doing it from this shot. I want to know what you guys think. Yeah, let me know in the comments. I think it looks epic. And like I said, we can upgrade the tank, so that isn't a worry, but I'm loving that. Anyway, in the last video, I was talking about the Viea tank. So basically, because I'd moved the rainbow cichlids, which are sent to Bert and Ernie's, he took all of them off me at weekend. So they've gone. I have kept one for myself. But obviously, this is the Viea tank, and it had like 6 Fenestratus. The Neotroplus were nipping the fins of the Nicaraguan and the Melanaru. So basically, I moved the rainbows on, which is what I said I was going to do, and I've moved some of the stock out of this tank into that cube. I've also put the other 2 Severums in here. So these 3 Severums, one of them I did put in here, and it's took a bit of a beating. So in true style from me, I've took it out just to get it looking better. I get paranoid. This is what these Central Americans do to me. But obviously mixing South Americans with Central Americans is always a risk. So it's trial and error. So, you know, I've got to keep on top of that and keep an eye on them. The other 2 Severums are doing fine. Nothing's bothering. But actually, they're probably the most aggressive fish in this tank is the Japhyrum, and that's a South American fish. So he is an absolute a-hole. He is just giving it out all the time. Up to now, fingers crossed, the Fenestratus are okay. It's more him. So we'll keep an eye on him and how he does with these Severums. But up to now, it's all going well. I'm not going to show you the other Severum. I'll do that in another video. But yeah, we will move that. It's the one that the wild caught Rio Guapo one. But we'll put him back in here when the time's right. And then this is the cube tank, which I've just moved those Fenestratus in and the Neotroplus in. I've also put the Robertsoni in here. So what I'm doing is I'm going to keep these Fenestratus for now. I'm going to keep an eye on them, see if I can dish myself a pair out when I get a chance and that kind of stuff. And hopefully, if I can keep a pair of them, I'll probably move the other ones on. So we'll see anyway. No rush. They're just in here for now till we know what's better to do. Well, the whole plan of what I said in the last video has happened. The only hiccup is that Severum, and that's being open and honest. You know, it's not worked out for that one at the moment, but we'll get it looking well. I've put it in with the Platinum Angels. We'll get it looking well, and we'll move it back in, and we'll see how it goes. But the big Inarita Sev, what an absolute haul. Absolutely made up with that. And we'll see. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to move that over now. Chopping and changing, that's me. But anyway, guys, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm sure you agree that is one phenomenal Severum. Absolutely outstanding. I feel very honoured and privileged to have got it. Big shout out to Glenn at Lee Valley Aquatics. As always delivers. Always amazing quality service from that place. So, you know what, guys, like I've said to you before, he does ship across the UK, and I've said it all before, and he has got a website. Check him out. He's in Essex, but fantastic shop, fantastic business. But yeah, it's coming along, isn't it? The fish room's been moving at 100 mile an hour of late. I've had me head in fish keeping for so long now since I've moved into this house. And I've actually been in this house for 3 months. So it's been an intense time, but it's been great. I've loved every minute of it. I've brought some beautiful new fish, some new projects, all sorts going on. I'm finally sort of like where I want to be now fish-wise. I think that I'm going to start bringing some more plecos into the fish room, and obviously the tanks that I talked about around, just seeing how the winter pans out. But yeah, it's all good. I'm loving the journey, and do you know what? Thank you for everybody that's supported me, watched my channel, follows me on Instagram, everything, subscribe, shares, whatever it is you do, it means the world to me, and I appreciate it so much. If you're not subscribed and you do watch it and it's something that you are thinking of watching more of, consider subscribing. It's obviously up to you, but you know, it's free of charge, and all you have to do is press that subscribe button, ping that bell for notifications, and that just tells you when I'm uploading future content. So obviously, you know, we've got winter coming. I mean, I'm not wishing my life away saying we've got winter coming, but you know, we're going into autumn. It's going to be here soon, so I just need to start working out those prices and what my bills are looking like. And as to what's next. But there is room for more tanks in the fish room. I have got future plans, as I've talked about on many videos before. So all that will be to come. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you all on the next one.